Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today is Sunday, very busy. I've got stuff I'm packing up for next weekend's duck hunting opener. I've got cast iron seasoning right now into the oven, and I want to get this. It's a whole front pork shoulder that was butchered. We butchered this last fall, and I want to put this in the smoker and let it smoke all day long. I'm going to put some mustard on this. And I'm also going to put some brown sugar on here. Okay everyone, well I'm not sure what I'm going to have with this for dinner, but I had plenty of time to think about it. We'll come and check this in a few hours, but mainly this is going to sit and smoke for the next 8 to 10 hours. Well, it's been in here now for almost exactly 8 hours. And I forgot to say before, I smoked it with some mostly pecan, a little bit of cherry, and a little bit of mesquite. Now it's just about to get dark out, so I want to try to grab a couple things this time of year. Most of the garden is dying off, everything is just growing up, and you don't get a whole lot out of it, but there's still some older yellow squash I can cut some pieces out of, and I'll just see what I can come up with here to add to some potatoes. Well, I got an old yellow squash, I grabbed some potatoes, I got a few beans. They're starting to get the flowers at the end of the season here, and then they grow a few more. The kohlrabi that never got used, if you wait long enough, they grow other kohlrabi on the kohlrabi, so I got one of those. A few Brussels sprouts, a green pepper, well it's like a red pepper, but a green pepper. I don't know if I said an onion, I got one of them in there. That shouldn't be too bad. Anywhere you walk in the yard you can smell this thing, it smells so good. Alright, well there's my little vegetable medley that I have. I could have got a ton more potatoes, I've got a lot of those and more onions and everything, but I'll cut all this up, throw it in the pan. Never turns out bad. Put a little olive oil in the pan. I want to throw my onions in here first. I'm going to do onions and potatoes and get them started before I put anything else in. I have purple potatoes and red potatoes and white potatoes today. I like using the little ones like this to cut up because, you know, they're not big enough for a baked potato, so, and you get a lot of these when you're doing the garden. This works out perfect. I think I'm going to throw these red and green peppers, whatever they are, I'm going to throw them in right away also. I was going to throw all the vegetables in with the potatoes, but these potatoes fried up so nice. I haven't had fried potatoes in a while, and it looks so good, I'm going to keep them separate. Just a little bit of garlic powder, just a little bit of onion powder, and a little bit of seasoning salt. Not a whole lot. Well, I'd like to tell you how good that smells, but that just smells like vegetables. Oh boy, it's just falling apart. Hot. Oh my goodness. Alright, well it's done. I did put an instant read thermometer in there, and there was parts of it that did read at 200. Parts of it were about 192, 193. Anyway, I've always been trying to find one that would almost fall apart, but I can't seem to get it right. So today I just left it on there, and it was on there for 10 hours. So I'm going to cover this with foil and let it rest for a little bit, and then we're going to cut some of it up, and it'll finally be supper time. Alright, well I've let it rest for about 20 minutes here, and it looks really good, but look at this, it just falls apart, which is exactly what I've always been trying to look for, but I couldn't get there. This one turned out real nice. You actually don't even have to cut it. I'm just not used to this. It just falls right off the bone. Okay everyone, well you know when you end up with a bone that looks like that, you smoked it right. That did just fall right apart, which is what I was looking for. I just tasted a little bit of it, and it's really good. You can taste a little bit of the brown sugar, a little bit of the mustard, not much, and a little bit of the smoke. Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching. That's what's for dinner. We'll see you guys on the next video.